Hello. Shall we do the thing? It is time to do the thing. Yeah. Apparently, if I don't update Mix It Up, it gets cranky. Spicy tofu taco. Don't forget you can add your own taco flavors. If you want to use your points, you can. Name a taco, and you can name it any flavor. You can name it any flavor. The points are for the memes. No, but we need more taco flavors. We need more taco flavors. Oh, all right. Hi, hello, how are you? What is up? I'm here, and I'm really excited to be painting Kima. We have my kit of paint. I have my portrait of Ms. Bean right here. We'll see if Bean joins us tonight. Usually she's not the one in the window, so we'll see. We will see. I'm looking at this painting, and where do I want to start? I mean, I guess I'll start like I did last time, and I'll just go in numeric order. Because they're all numbered. They come numbered. We'll do that. I am excited to do Marceline because she's all black, so it'll be fun to do the various shades of like the grays and blacks for her. But yeah, we're here. We're doing the thing. How are you? How was your weekend? What is up? Did you get freakishly warm temperatures like we did? Because I got freakishly warm temperatures. It's not uncommon for us in Minnesota to have some 50-degree days in March, but there's a possibility of a snowstorm Friday. It looks like it might go north of us. I'm hoping it goes north of us. But yeah, I'm here. I'm also very sleepy because somebody forgot that it was daylight savings time. My brain just wasn't contemplating that it was spring yet. So that's fun. Oh, these on. Give my eyes a break. Yeah. I'm in the art category tonight. I'm in art. I think I've only streamed an art one time. So hi, if you're new from art, I'm here. For the first time too. But painting seemed less makers and crafting and more art. So we're painting. So we're in art. Hello, everybody. Lovely to see some of you, Kaz. I'm sorry you can't reclaim your taco, but there's plenty of other fascinating power-ups and rewards you can get. Kaz got firsties. Don't forget, if you're hanging out here, grab your daily taco. Check on in. Say hello. Grab a daily taco. We do have a new med check alert as well. And, yeah. I didn't think so. Don't know what that was, but it was fun, right? Okay. I made some really good bread this weekend, and I just want to eat it. But that hang on. Everything's broken. Why is everything broken? Why is everything broken? Stop being broken. Does it work now? No. You guys, everything is broken. Why? Did my mouse just die? No, okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Is it better now? No. Son of a monkey. I will get me some confetti if it kills me. Apparently not. I don't know, man. Everything's broken. Life is great. Life's great. Everything's wonderful. Everything's fine. Oh, I just want to make sure that everything works. Nope. Nope. It just doesn't want to work. This is my last attempt and then I'm giving up. But yes, hi, hello, how are you? How was your weekend? How are you? How is life? How's the family? I don't know. Don't ask me. Does this work now? If it doesn't work now, I'm just gonna be cranky. I'm gonna turn them all off. Nope. Nope. Well, that sucks. We'll turn them off for tonight since apparently they don't want to work. Ah, friends, Romans, countrymen. All right, they're off for now, since they don't work anyway. Okay. Let's stop futzing with that and start doing the thing. All right, we're gonna do the thing. Here we go. Here is Miss Kima. Miss Bean. Alrighty, we're gonna start with 1. Because why not? 1 doesn't look like it's actually like white. It's a little off-white. We just gotta find all the spots that are 1s. And I think like all of her whiskers are 1. This is 1. I don't like this brush. I forgot. I don't love the brushes they send with their kits. It's fine. I understand. Mass producing and sending paintbrushes to people. You're not gonna send the nicest brushes. So I bought my own. Since we do so many of these now. But how is everybody? How is your day going? How'd your week start? How was your weekend? If you're hanging out here, I hope you can have a relaxing night with me. I am gonna need help with conversation tonight because my brain is sleepy. My brain is very, very sleepy. And I really am looking forward to doing this, and I don't want to zone out and like not talk to you guys all night. But I don't know that I'm going to be able to naturally find a lot of conversation right now. So we'll see how this goes. Maybe this will turn into a completely silent craft along. I don't know. We'll see. I just wanted to be able to hang out with you guys. I wanted to be able to paint this tonight. But I have not been sleeping well. Because it's got to be the season shift, to be really honest. It has to be the season shift. Paint is a little thicker than the paint they usually send me, so I played a ton of Disney Dreamlight Valley this weekend. I got so much stuff done. I turned my whole plaza into no worries, that's okay. I hope you're doing well, Mama. It's always so good to see you. I got a lot of Disney Dreamlight Valley stuff done this weekend. I got an orchard. I got my orchard and my farm moved to where I want them in the plaza. And I'm almost done with the Oasis stuff, the Oasis quests. But there's really not a lot of one. I'm gonna wait to do her whiskers until the very end. So those 3 spots are really it for one. What is it? Off-white for her teethers. I got a bunch of people in my valley. What else did I do? Oh, I unlocked Tiana's restaurant, but then apparently, okay, you're supposed to make 3 gumbo. I made 3 gumbo. I put them in my inventory and then I've stored them. And apparently that made them no longer count for the quest. And I'm so mad. Because catching shrimp is so hard. I'm trying to decide this week if on Thursday we're gonna play Disney Dreamlight Valley, if we're gonna be playing Palia. Palia, I think the Magi Market's back. Disney Dreamlight Valley, we're getting really close to finishing the Oasis Star Path, so. And they're doing kind of a St. Patrick's Day themed event. So I don't know, we'll see. A new pattern. Yeah, Disney Dreamlight just had a big update. So I'm not shocked that there's a lot of people playing it. There was just the Agrabah update. I did end up caving and I bought the Rift in Time extension. So now I have Rift in Time and Storybook Vale. I didn't start Rift in Time. And I visited Storybook Vale briefly. Because we started the Storybook Vale on stream last time and it was very, very fun. I got Merida's house in Storybook Vale and then I kind of stopped. So I was like, I should do some more of this on stream. Even though we're way behind. The release came out, what, 6 months ago? So, well, what did everybody get up to this weekend? What kind of trouble did you get into? If you're not surprised at all, I baked bread. But I worked all week to get my starters back to a really, really healthy place. I'm also really, really slowly working on I have a Ko-fi for the cottage bakery stuff. That I'm working on. Mostly, the only thing I can ship anywhere is starter. So if you want to start your own sourdough, that'll be a thing soon. But I can't ship the actual food. So cottage laws are pretty strict, and that's fine. I'm thinking about, for my 10 miler fundraiser, I'm thinking about doing like a bake sale, like a cinnamon bun bake sale or something like that. I don't know, we'll see. It is fun, mama. It is really fun, especially now that I've kind of figured it out. I feel like sourdough is only as complicated as people make it, and I was making it very complicated because I was following everything to a T. I learned the method. However, beyond the method comes the skill, and there's a lot of nuance that I kind of wish they just told you up front when you started baking sourdough. So like when you get your very first sourdough recipe, a lot of times a good sourdough recipe will tell you what to do with your levain. So some recipes will say 250 milligrams of starter, or 250 grams of starter, or 100 grams of starter, but they don't indicate how hydrated your starter is or should be. So if I'm using 1:1:1 starter, that's much more water than somebody who's using a stiff starter that's 1:3:4. So that's going to impact your dough and its shaping and its leavening. And I've been finding better recipes that actually say, like, we want you to use a 1:5:5 levain for this. And so they're accommodating, the baker is accommodating for how much water and flour you're adding with your starter and how that'll impact your dough. So it sounds so high level, but honestly, it makes sense. I feel like it's a step that a lot of people just don't talk about when they make bread, is what was the ratio of your levain. So it really isn't though. Like, I mean, I can understand. For me, it felt really overwhelming because the first recipe I tried to bake had a levain recommendation on it, and they wanted it to be a 1:2:2 levain, and that was like, in my mind, I'm like, well, a starter is starter, right? So what does it matter? And my dough was too wet. So I think for me, it's one of those things where it's like, once you understand the method, you can apply that. But I think that people overcomplicate the method. If that makes sense. And then I've gotten very, very into, there's people who keep these like gallon jars of starter. And it is so wasteful with flour, because if your bread, every time it rises, every time your starter rises fully and falls fully, it's technically been ready to bake bread. So you have to either keep feeding it or you're gonna make it go too acidic. So the thing you need to do in that case is feed it higher so that it leavens slower when you're not baking, or keep less. So I see people who I was keeping 16-ounce jars full of my starter and throwing away, because you throw away typically all but like a quarter of it every time. So you're throwing away all that flour every time. So now I keep an 8-ounce jar and I fill it with about 70 grams of starter. So it's far less wasteful. It's just those little things that I feel like they come with time. But I've thought about because I want to start, because it's me. I want to do some sourdough TikToks. And that's one of those things that I want to talk about. Is just like, get the method down. You know, you're not going to make good bread if you have an acidic starter. Do you know how to tell if your starter is acidic? You don't need to make all these crazy baker's ratio, this, that, and the other things. But just know what your starter smells like when it's acidic. Know what it looks like when it's acidic, because that's not going to make good bread. It's probably not even going to leaven very well. I went through that. I experienced it. Oh, soft pretzels are so good, and they're so delicious. I hear you. I hear you. I've had a lot of bread fails, but I'm starting to understand why they were bread fails, and I think that's important too. Understanding why things are failing, it's so helpful. I lucked out and I found a really good sourdough creator. Or I don't know if she's just sourdough, but I watch her content on sourdough a lot on TikTok. And she just explains stuff in a way that really clicks with my brain, which is great. Right, exactly. And for the most part, fresh baked bread, even if it's a little gummy, is still delicious. Not always. Sometimes it's inedible, but I definitely made an inedible loaf 2 weeks ago, I think. It came out so dense and gross, and I realized there was something wrong with my starter, and that's what I was fixing last week. And then this week, after I put all the effort into fixing my starter, my bread came out awesome. Cord can attest. I know he's busy playing cards, but Cord can attest to how delicious that bread was. I had it for breakfast. I made an egg sandwich with the seeded loaf this morning, and it was so good. This weekend I was trying to make crackers too, and the crackers were a complete failure. Which is fine. I gotta figure out a better way to do it, because the funny thing is the ones that turned out are so delicious that I really want them to turn out because they're so tasty. But just ironic that Korg and I were rewatching the menu while I was failing at making that dough. It's fine. Everything's fine. No one needs to worry about it. Yes, everything is better homemade. Unfortunately, not everybody enjoys making homemade things, and that's okay. I do. I want to make homemade pop goods. Baby No Money here to remind you all to take your medicine. If you have not taken your vitamins, your supplements, your meds, your brain pills, had a glass of water, go get it. Go take it right now. Go take it right now. I love Baby No Money. Babinos. Babinos. But yes, if you have not taken your meds, go take your meds. We'll be here waiting for you when you get back. Hi, Wolfies. How you doing? I was really sad because I wanted to do my lifting program this weekend, but the website was like conveniently down right when I was trying to do it. So that sucked. Oh well. Oh well. And what kind of taco did you get? A birria taco. Nice. Nice, nice. Good, good. Nice, nice. Don't forget, you can name tacos with your channel points. If you want to name something crazy, like an antidepressant taco, that would be one hell of a taco flavor. Make a shamrock shake taco in honor of St. Patty's Day coming up here. St. Patty's is Monday. I will also not be streaming on Monday because I have a hockey game. Gotta go see the Wild play the LA Kings. Tomorrow I'm going to go see the Wild play the Colorado Avalanche. I'm a little sad we won't be playing any more Canadian teams this and the tickets that my mom has this year. I really enjoy seeing the Canadian teams. I think those are all three. I don't think there is much more to. I think this 1, 2, 3 is all in her muzzle. Her little white muzzle. Mm. It's not necessarily newish. I used to be a pretty avid hockey fan. When the Wild first came to Minnesota, because we didn't have a team for a while. We had the North Stars, and then Dallas bought them, and then we didn't have a professional hockey team for a while. The Minnesota Wild formed in 2003, 2004. And I was a very, very big hockey fan then. My problem is that I don't really enjoy watching hockey on TV. I enjoy going to hockey games. So I didn't get an opportunity to really go to or watch a lot of hockey because my parents had the season tickets, and they've had season tickets for 11 years, I believe. And now that since my dad passed, my mom has kept the tickets, but without him to go to games with her, I've been going to games with her. Excuse me. And if I can't go, then she finds someone else. So I think we've seen like 6. I've seen 6 games with her this year. She has a 12 game package. So she and I have gone to 6. This will be our 7th. Well, I've gone to 9 of the 12 games with her, I think. It's nice because we go get early, we get dinner at the rink. Then we just hang out and watch some hockey. I used to really like Marian Gaborik. He was one of our first big players in Minnesota. Now my guy is Jake Middleton, and I swear to God, if we trade him away this year, I'm gonna be so mad. Because he's technically independent. Ah, get them tacos. We got some refried bean tacos and a double-decker taco. As long as you're sharing your tacos, we're good. Like I said, you can name your tacos. You've named a taco. You've named a taco. You know this. I recently got a can of refried black beans, and I liked them a lot better than regular refried pinto beans. And by recently, I mean like last year. I was using them for, I was making quesadillas. Here you go, babe. I was making them for quesadillas. And I don't dislike pinto beans, I just prefer black beans. Marcy has come to join us. How you doing, Isaac? How was your weekend? I feel like I had a really stressful dream last night, and I don't remember what was going on. You guys, 1 week until the next Hunger Games book comes out, which means I have to find some time to finish Iron Flame, because I don't want to, I want to finish Iron Flame before I start Sunrise on the Reaping. So I'm going to finish Iron Flame, I'll read Sunrise on the Reaping, and then I'll go back to Onyx Storm. Because Hunger Games is bigger than anything for me. That is the fact that there's a new Hunger Games book coming out. Everything else will stop until that book is completely read. I mean, all of my starters are named after Hunger Games characters, so what do you expect? What do you expect from me at that point, right? What you doing, Marby? What you doing, Marby? She's like, I am taking a bath. Do you mind? These paints are a little thickums. I have to a little medium. I'm stirring them up though. I'll stir them up. See if that fixes it. properly. I figured you were looking. I was just thinking about you, Kaz. I have to laugh because the book that I'm reading right now, it starts with a C, but there is a sentient houseplant in it named Kaz, and it makes me giggle because he's very funny, and he makes me think of you every time I hear Kaz do something in the book. It's like, oh. He's a sentient spider plant, and he's a bit persnickety. It's a fantasy romance, so it's silly, but... Yes, yes. Even better, right? I need some pouring medium. Just like a drop or two. This is very, very thick. Yeah, he's a bit persnickety. He's afraid of being eaten by by fish. I don't know why. He's just very terrified about being eaten by a fish. Did you know that cats get high when they eat spider plants? Spider plants themselves have a very similar effect on cats as catnip. It's a streak! Hang on, my button don't work.
Sorry, we're going streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on, everybody!
Nice streak, thank you. Yeah, it's similar effects to catnip. So it's fine. It's okay for them to eat them. It'll just get them a little high. It'll just get them a little high. More streaking!
Sorry,
We're going streaking!
through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on, everybody!
Nice streak. A 30 stream streak. Holy shites. Morby, I'm supposed to give you some lovin's. I'm supposed to give you some lovin'. She's like, don't play with my tail. Don't play with my tail. That does sound heavy, Wolfies. Yeah. That's some gosh darn dedication, y'all. I know Desi had a really big streak too. Life happens. I know when you can't be here, it's a-okay. But it is really fun to gather a streak, isn't it? I don't know if any of you are still on the Tiki-Taki, but there is a new bread trend going around. A croissant loaf, and I'm trying to make it this weekend. Wolfies, yes, yes. I haven't finished it. We've been playing it. We played it on stream last year. I got about halfway through. I want to return to it. I want to get back to it and finish it on stream. I said I was going to do that in March, and then there was a big Disney Dreamlight Valley release, so I got distracted. But maybe we'll get to that this month. There's also a Sims-like game coming out that I really want to try, so we'll see. I really want to see it on the new computer. Really want to see it on the new computer. because I think it's gonna look really good. What's the official release date? Shit, now I gotta finish it. Shit, now I have to play. That'll probably just be my motivation to play it. Yeah, Miss Marcy's been our cat cam friend lately. Sometimes it's Wisp. It's very rarely Kima. That's okay, we're painting Kima, so. June 26th. Oh, okay. So that means April and May for sure. We have to jump back to Death Stranding. So that I can get Death Stranding 2 in June. It's gonna be hard. I like my cozy games, but I also really enjoy playing Death Stranding on here. Yeah, her tail is very floofy. Her little tail skin infection that she had made the tip of her tail not very floofy, and she has a hard time cleaning it. I can't wait to see your clip. I always love your clips. I love when I have little clips to go see after stream. They make me happy. They make me happy. Is it acting like spring for anybody else outside? I know here in Minnesota, it is acting like it wants to be spring. We'll see how long that sticks around for. Pretending this be spring here too. Yeah, I'm not sure I believe it. You know? I'm not sure I believe it. Like I said, I never believe that it's, I think I was talking with Bree on chat about this a while ago. I never believe it's spring until the crocuses pop up in my yard. And our crocuses have not popped up yet. Okay, I think that's all the 3. There's not a okay, so there's 4. 4. Okay, there's a lot more 4. Really? Gray? I guess. I kind of want to jump to working on some of the body work down here. We did a bunch of her face. But I kind of want to work on her stripes. I can't really tell. So this is 16 and 17. I think 16, 17, 1, 8, 1, 8. Okay. I feel like I have to go in numeric order or I'm gonna miss where I'm at. Yeah, she's sleepy girl. Yeah, she's so sleepy. She's so sleepy. Yes. Me go sleepy eye boogers. Aha, I got him. I got him. All right, for 4, go a little bit bigger. Maybe. This one. I think this one. This 4 seems to be a little bit bigger. Splotches. But thank you for telling me about the release date, Wolfies, because I'm very excited about that now. Yeah, these paints are a little thicker than usual, which is fine. This one's not so bad. This one's not so bad. Oh, see, I don't want to watch the trailers because last time I watched a trailer, I got spoiled on some of the stuff in the ending of Death Stranding, and that's fine because spoilers don't really bother me, but I would have preferred to not in that moment, you know? Oh yeah, I'm already hyped. I saw the one trailer and was already like, all right, shut up and take my money. So I guess in stream, as far as games go, plan for me to be playing some Death Stranding soon. And it's gonna look better and run better on this computer. Mama, have you finished? Have you finished? I know you're really into it too. Don't like how that brush is painting with this. So we're gonna try this one. You're getting the collector's edition? Hell yeah. It's motivation. It's motivation. I just have to remember, it's motivation to finish. It's just motivation to finish. Okay, I suppose I should start painting up towards the top, maybe? Work my way down. I've seen someone do a playthrough of Death Stranding, but I want to go back and do it. Yeah. I think I'm playing on easy myself. which is hilarious to me because sometimes I get stranded on, I get stranded in Death Stranding on certain things, and I'm like, oh, dang it. This is on easy mode. Played it through twice. Oh, do it, do it, do it. Okay, I don't like this brush either. I'm just being cranky about my brushes tonight, I guess. I did. Her eyes are open. Her eyes are open. We do that so everybody can see you. She was taking a tail bath. She was having a little bit of a tail bath. Her tail is very scrungly right now, that is true. It's growing back. It is filling back in. It's just very scrungly at the moment. I am exactly chapters-wise halfway through Death Stranding right now. I think, and the last time I logged in was over a year ago because I saw that when I loaded the game back onto my computer. Like, oops. Sure got distracted on that one, didn't I? I don't even remember. I stopped playing it, I think because my computer was struggling with it so badly, and it shouldn't now, so. How goes being Cat's bread guinea pig? Yeah. How goes being my bread guinea pig? I am gonna try the croissant loaf, and I'm gonna throw a little garlic in with my butter, so it's a garlic butter croissant loaf. And I'm really excited about that. That's one where I should film the process and put it on TikTok, right? Because that's a trend right now. I hear that's how people become famous. As they follow trends. It's food exchange weekend for me, my friends that we do the food exchange every other week with. And I'm gonna do a split pea and bacon soup, and I'm gonna send everybody one of those croissant loaves with strict instructions to reheat that in the oven for a little while before you scarf it with your bread, with your soup. The gray looks so weird. We do have an ad coming up in a minute. If you can stick around, hang out, we would appreciate that. Get up and stretch though. Just don't leave me. Please don't leave me. I have abandonment issues. I feel like this one's not gonna take us as long to paint because there's so many big chunks of color. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Rupert took 4 streams, I think. Maybe 5. Oops. That's why we paint this way. But sometimes I'm a dope. Yeah, Rupert took 4 streams to paint. Then we paint Marcy. After this, we paint Marcy. And then Wisp, and then I'm done. And I'm really sad. I won't have more pets to paint. However, I do think I'm going to offer, if people want their pets painted and they don't want to do it themselves, if you order the kit and send it to me, I'll paint it and then ship it to you. Because I really like painting these. Get more pets. Honestly, though, I do need an orange one. I do need an orange one. I have said that we aren't going to get any more pets until we lose Dagny. Because Dagny gets so stressed out with the additional pets, I don't want to add more to her. And she's been so snuggly lately. Oh my god. She was a pretty snuggly kitten, but in her like middle age, she never really wanted to snuggle. She doesn't really get how to snuggle. Like, she'll stand in your lap. She's not great at laying down. She'll do it sometimes. But like, she's been hanging out in the living room with Korg and I, and she's been taking naps on Korg, and so I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get from her. I could, if the caveat being, if you can cover the shipping fee to you after it's done, I'd totally do it. I just don't know how much it would cost to ship. I can give you the package measurements if you want to check that out, because I have the package that comes in. It would be cheap shipping internally because it'd be US to here. But I would love to do that. I would honestly love to do that. So yeah, message me. We can work this out. We can work this out. I know Grey Duck is looking to get more art, more customers too. So always happy to spread the word for them as well. Yeah, I think if you do exclamation mark project, you should be able to check their site out and see like what they require and everything. I would be super honored to be able to do some art for you for your kitty. I have a painting for a friend to do, possibly two. But yeah. I prefer the yarn crafts. Yeah, my hands have needed a break from the yarn crafts, which sucks because I think it was around April or May last year when I got the one craft show that I've been doing. So I know I'm gonna have to get back into it. I gotta start crocheting again, but I've just had no will. And the blanket I was working on last stream, I actually do need to get done soon-ish. The person who it's for, their birthday isn't until the end of April. So I have a little time. And that one's easy. I can work on that while I'm watching TV and stuff. That's at least nice. Yeah. I still have a little bit of stock from last time, which I would obviously bring back with me, but I want to make new things too. Like the chickens sold so well last year. I'm obviously going to make more chickens. I want to add the pigs because the pigs were so cute and also quite easy to make. Lots of cat things, owl bears. Probably make at least one more Baphomet. But I don't really want to stress myself out. There's a part of me that's like, I really want to see if I can do Pride this year. If so, I'll be making a lot of cat things really fast. But the dragons sold really well too. So I think I'll do dragons, chickens, pigs, a Baphomet, a couple owl bears, maybe some leggy frogs. Everyone loves leggy frogs. I kind of want to do leggy frogs with booties, like with the butt cheeks. The dice bags actually didn't sell very well, so I'll probably not make any of those and just try to sell off what I do have. Hats didn't sell very well, but it was not winter. People weren't thinking about winter. Now my brain is thinking about, and what else could you make? I darn near sold out up there. That was really fun. That felt really good. Loaf cats. Loaf cats sold really well. The space loaf cats, like the fantasy color loaf cats, sold really well. But what I do want to do, if I make more loaf cats, is I want to make a I want to do a free, like, adopt a kitten, because I saw that someone did that at a booth and it looked so cute. And they had like little adoption certificates. I'm actually thinking about having printing out adoption certificates, because a lot of kids bought pets, and like being able to let them fill out like, this is my pet adopted on this day and its name. Like, I think that's really cute. Any more 4s up top? I don't see any. There's none down the side. There's one here. Narnia! I love that cast. Yeah, I think it's so super cute. I also think that it, like, I, as an adult, if my thing came with an adoption certificate, hell yeah, I'm filling that out. That's cute as shit. How goes Narnia? How's it going? Isaac, it's a tabby cat. You have 1 brain cell. Exactly 1 brain cell. Use it wisely. Is that the last 4? I think it is. I think then we're into coat 2. Oh, I think this 2 needs another coat. That's fine. It's easy enough to do. Is everything okay? I mean, given the state of the world, yes. I was thrown into something at work where, unfortunately, I was not planning to handle it for another year, but now I have to. So I've been very stressed out. But the sunset right now is really pretty, and the fact that it is 7:15 and there is still daylight outside, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. I mean, like, literally, given the state of the world, I'm doing okay. Canada's imposing tariffs on my state specifically, but I'm doing okay. And I think Canada's in the right. Good job, Canada. I believe you, I believe you, I believe you. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. I need a snack. Snack drawer. Snack acquired. I'm fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. It is the everything's fine cat. 100%. This is fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. But how are you? Oh my god, I don't need 3. I just want 1. Give me 1. Snack break. Handling messages. Oh, no. Mama, I'm on your side. I'm 100% on your side. Pet your tail. Pet your tail. I don't tend to get very political on stream, not because I discourage it, but in my personal thought process is we brought it on ourselves. Somebody has to stand up to it. And actions have consequences. Unfortunately, I'm in one of the states that has to have the consequences. But honestly, for the greater good, I'll handle it. The weird thing is, like, I think it's going to be mostly the northern side of Minnesota that's impacted. But if it is here, if it's specifically here, I will hate doing it, but I can start working from the office to save money on electricity here if I have to. I have ways around it. My house is almost primarily, major appliances are all gas, so that'll be okay. But I'll weather the storm. It'll suck, but I'll weather the storm. Yes, please. Please do. Yeah. Yep, I'm not afraid of having discussion if it comes up. I just also know people need a break sometimes. I also think if you know anything about me, it's pretty clear where I stand on things, so it doesn't need to be talked about much. I'm not shy about that, so. It's also a nice break for me because I am fairly activist-ish off stream. So knowing I can come to my stream and that's not always a key topic is really nice for me because I also need a break. And I bought a t-shirt. I bought a t-shirt because I don't normally buy things from targeted ads because I think targeted ads are stupid. But sometimes the targeted ad is so targeted you can't resist, right? So I got a targeted ad for a shirt that was a cat kneading bread with like a rolling pin like in a kitchen scene. And it said, I make my own bread and I don't trust the government. And I was like, I have to buy this. I have to. I can't not. This targeted ad is just too targeted. And that's how they get you. Yeah, it's the perfect shirt. It was the perfect shirt. It's the perfect shirt for me. So. Oh. I do love otters too. Enjoy cooking. I did also get a jar vacuum sealer, because I've meant to for a while have kind of an emergency pantry, because my first year in this house we had this weird freak storm pop up, and there's a lot of damage in our area, and it was really hard to like get food and batteries and things like that. Dang it, I stick my finger in it every time. And so ever since then I've always wanted to have just like a mini pantry of some dry goods ready to go, and I finally got the vacuum sealer for my jars, so I can stock up on a couple of things. I'm never the go overboard, because I don't want to have so much overstock that I can't ever use it. Like if I buy a 25-pound bag of rice, I need to store that so it doesn't go to waste, because there's no good in having it be wasted either. So it is, yeah, it's battery operated and it's chargeable. Unfortunately, I had to get it off Amazon, but it's something that I've really wanted for a while, and I do have some dry goods that I've been meaning to store properly for long term, and that'll be a project. This is gonna sound like the most autistic thing you have ever heard. I bought a bag of, it's like a 10 bean mix, and I saw a girl say that I'm never gonna eat these as a 10 bean mix, but I would eat them if they were separated. And so I'm gonna sort my beans in my 10 bean mix because it sounds like so much fun. Ah, sometimes the tism. I mean, that was me sorting my trail mix and my Skittles. I got so much practice. I have so much practice. Like, I've been practicing for this my whole life. But yeah, during COVID, when grocery stores were running out of food, I bought a bag of rice, which we have since used because I do cook a lot of rice, and this bag of beans from the local Asian shop by us, because everywhere else was out and people were saying, you know, go to the mercados, go to the Asian markets. And I just bought it to have on hand. So now it's time to store it properly. Hi, how you doing? So we're gonna do a little food storage, make a mini pantry. And the nice thing is, like, if I were to run out of rice, I'd just go grab a can off the shelf. Doing okay. Used to mix up different colors of seed beads, turn on the audiobook and just sort the colors out. Oh my god, that was whenever my mom would do like a deep clean of the craft room or something like that, we would have to test all of the markers to make sure they still worked. And so I would just get out a piece of paper and try every marker, try every pen. Loved it. Loved it. I did that at work when we were changing offices. I got put in charge of the office supply closet, and I spent a whole day testing every pen and every marker, and as we like to say in the house now that we know I'm autistic, there were signs. There were definitely signs. Makes me giggle. As much as there's a part of me that, you know, it gets really frustrated with what life could have been had I known my whole life. I do kind of, it is still silly to look back at some of that stuff and go, yep, there were definitely signs. It's also really funny to see my nephew do things that I would do too. Be like, yep, he comes by that naturally. Ooh, I get to get edible cookie dough at the hockey arena tomorrow. They had like a mint chip last time, but it had so much green food dye in it that I was like, kind of was turned off. Like, I really want to try the mint chip, but it is so green. And like unnatural green. And I'm not like a food dye nut, but if I don't have to eat a ton of food dye, I am okay with that. One of the reasons I really like the Millville brand at Aldi is it's all natural food coloring. Unfortunately, Aldi doesn't have great flour. So I've been getting our groceries elsewhere recently because I've always needed, I'm baking so much bread, I always need flour. But it is a Costco trip weekend. So I will get another 10-pound bag from Costco because a 10-pound bag of flour from Costco costs less than a 5-pound bag from the grocery store. Heck of a deal. Heck of a deal. Oh, I think there's that's 5. We're doing 4 right now. Okay. I have to decide. Do I want to do one more coat? Actually looks pretty good. I think we can move on to color 5. Make sure that I'm not missing any 4s. There's a lot of 5. Nope, I missed a 3. I'm gonna go back and do that 3 before we get too much farther. That's all wet though, so hang on. We gotta do a sideways paint for a moment so that we don't get, oh no, I lost it. There it is. Okay. Oh, No, I just want to play Death Stranding. But I said Thursday would be cozy, and I don't know that Death Stranding is very cozy. I mean, it is a walking simulator. Sometimes you gotta fight the buffalo lions. I know while I was taking a break from Death Stranding, I had full intentions of watching like some in-depth videos on the first half, like the story of the first half, to make sure like I didn't miss something. Did you watch my brain quit working? Because I completely felt it quit working. Okay, so those are 4. I think some of these lighter colors might need another coat. So long as I have it open. Might as well put the one. Oh, are you done already? Are you done already? Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Fake Cat's back. We should name Fake Cat. What should our stand-in cat's name be? Franklin? I feel like I've asked before and you have suggested Franklin for things before. I'm not opposed to Franklin. You always, it's because you do. Nuffalupapus. Oh, I love that. See, I'm catching on that you always suggest Franklin. I don't remember much. I don't remember much, but when I do remember things, yeah, I think that third coat for the light colors is definitely needed. I don't remember much, but when I do, it's Franklin. Leans. Hi, Bree. I'm doing okay. How are you? How's the schoolwork coming? I thought of you the other day because I was in a group that one of the people in it had just gotten new knobs for drawers or cabinets or something, and they were these golden cicadas, and they were so pretty. I'm like, and insects immediately. I was like, Brie. Yeah, I'm hoping ours sticks around, but it sounds like we might get one more snow. One more snow. Promote a member. Ooh, you get, what do you promote them to? What does promotion entail? The flight officer. When he turns 21, he'll become a second lieutenant. That's cool. But yes, I saw insects, Brie, and it made me, I was very excited to tell you about these insect drawer pulls. Because I think cicadas are really pretty. I cross-stitched a cicada on stream once. Is he... No, that's a jeweled scarab that I have on the wall behind me. Yay! Yeah, I haven't been, like I said, I've been only wanting to paint. I have not had the energy for anything else. I crocheted that hat for the gift exchange that I crocheted on stream. I do kind of want to make more of those hats. They were very cool. But I never sell my hats. Like, nobody ever wants to buy them. I do enjoy making them, but then I end up with like 500 hats in my house. Which isn't necessary. But I suppose I could just make them when I feel like it, and eventually there'll be a winter market or something I could sell them at. Last year, my therapist was really great with her whole, sometimes you can just make things to make things because you want to, it's okay. And then I started doing that, and then suddenly I had enough stock. So when a market opportunity came around, I was able to say, yes, I can do this market because I have a bunch of stock I could sell. Which was really nice. Started carving a raccoon the other day. First time I got back, and I started whittling in a long time. Ooh. Always would love to see progress of that in the creative chat on Discord if you're able. I do think whittling... I used to love whittling. I used to do it on my family camping trips. My dad got me a pocket knife one year, and then kind of taught me how to whittle a little bit. Not a ton, a little bit. I think we're ready to move on to spot. I think four. Oh, that kills me. I think I need to do one more round of 4. I don't know why that kills me, but it makes me laugh every time. Boy Scouts. What does that do? So you can play with knives. Okay. I didn't order any Girl Scout cookies this year. Unfortunately, I feel like Minnesota Girl Scouts, they switched to the bakery that I don't like. So if you don't know anything about the Girl Scout cookies in the United States, there are two separate bakeries. There's the ABC Bakery and Little Brownie Bakers. And the ones that make Samoas, not Caramel Delight, Samoas, are no longer here. So I've had to like find my friends who live out of state and use that bakery. Honestly though, Canadian Thin Mints are 1,000 times better. The Girl Guides cookies, so much better. I have not had a package of the Girl Guides Thin Mints, or peppermint patties, I believe they're called, in like years. They're so good. I should at least get a box of Thin Mints, because 4 Thin Mints is a serving, and that's always good news in my book. I think like with a Samoa, a serving is 2 cookies, and I'm like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, with Thin Mints, I usually eat the whole sleeve. Yeah, I eat the whole sleeve. But yeah, I haven't had the Girl Guides peppermint patties in a really long time, and they're so good. So they're like a Thin Mint, but they have like a divot in them with like a mint cream. Oh, buddy. I had a friend who used to send those to me, but we're not in touch as much anymore. Hence, not having them in a while. Those and all dressed potato chips make Canada the greatest nation. And I will be taking no further comments. Oh, God. See, okay, ketchup chips are fine until you've had all dressed chips. Once you've had all dressed chips, no other chip will suffice. I bought a bag of all dressed chips last time I was in Canada, and I ate the entire bag in one sitting, and I did not care. Not even a little bit. I also prefer Canadian Smarties to M&Ms. I guess what I'm saying is living right beneath Canada makes me like Canada a lot. Oh, we're talking about Canadian Girl Guides cookies and US Girl Scout cookies. What is that? Tell me about it. Also, what is dinner? What are you cooking? Well, American Smarties are not the same. Canadian Smarties are M&Ms, basically. I do like American Smarties, but if you're comparing Smarties to Smarties, what do Ultras taste like? Okay, so Ultras are almost like a ketchup barbecue flavoring. They're a really nice tangy, zippy flavoring. Sweet, but a little bit of spice. They're really good. American Smarties. Oh my god, American Smarties are terrible. I mean, they're fine. I like them, but let me see if I can put a link in chat of what American Smarties are. I could do this. Hang on. These are American Smarties. Like, they're these little chalky things. And then, so these are Canadian Smarties. The Canadian Smarties are in the bag, in the middle. But American Smarties, not great. Not great. Oops, that's what I wanted. These are American Smarties. Yeah. So I'm guessing you have these. They're like tart. They're like kind of like a sour candy, but they're kind of like like a powder. Like if you've ever had a pixie stick, an American pixie stick, it's like a compressed pixie stick. But yeah, that's what those are. They have a what now? You're lucky, Cat. They have a Death Stranding concert in Toronto. I might have to go visit Calyx. When is it? It's probably going to be at a time when I would not even be able to go anyway. I've definitely gone to those in-person concert things and cried my eyes out because it's so beautiful. Chocolate Smarties are so good. Chocolate Smarties are way better than American M&Ms. Way better. We have the packet Smarties, plastic wrap. Like this. Yeah. Kind of. I've had those. And now I'm thinking back to high school band. Why? American Smarties are known as in Canada as Rockets. Oh. I also prefer European and Canadian Snickers and Mars bars. First of all, we don't really get Mars bars in the US anymore, and I love Mars bars. I ate so many Mars bars when I was living in Germany. I think I had at least one a day. But we don't really have Mars bars here anymore. And European and Canadian Snickers just taste worlds of different. Oh god, Tim Tams. Don't even get me started on Tim Tams. Love Tim Tams. And they've tried to make American style Tim Tams or like American production Tim Tams, and they do not taste the same. One of my friends from that time took a 2-liter pop bottles, cut the bottom off. 5006. The God Pixie. That's crazy. That's in crazy. You heard me. I said what I said. Incrazeable. Oh, I got sent some tea. I gotta try it. Got back with supper. No, I can't get Mars. I'm really upset about it. Like, there's a tiny part of me that when I go all the way up to Grand Marais and we can go up to Grand Portage, that I'm like, should I just cross into Thunder Bay and go to a grocery store and stock up on Canadian candy? All dressed chips too. We were talking about all dressed chips and how we don't have all dressed chips in the US, but there is literally no better potato chip than an all dressed potato chip. Now, could I order them off of Amazon? Yeah, but a lot of times you don't know how long those things have been sitting around in whatever warehouse they're in, waiting for somebody to want them. Because I definitely ordered Cadbury products that were questionable when they arrived. Like the chocolate was super tempered and weird, and yeah. I'd rather just buy it in Canada or have a friend ship it to me. But the Canadian Girl Guides peppermint patty cookies are also like, I haven't had them in like 10 years. They're so good and I miss them. I also remember I offered to do a snack exchange. Exactly, mama. I remember doing a Canadian snack exchange with a friend, a former pen pal, and I was like, I'll send you whatever you want from the US. And she's like, no thanks, I don't really want plastic candy. Like, you know what, fair. I did send she said that they didn't really have like the same types of sour candies that we did, or like the taffies and stuff, so I sent her a couple of those. But I don't know, like Mike and Ike's are American, so I sent her some Mike and Ike's. Sakura Kit Kats, Sakura Kit Kats, and matcha Kit Kats. The sake Kit Kats are not good. No, they won't have one in Norway. Bummer. Well, I might have to check out the date for that Toronto one and see. I've been meaning to get back up to Toronto. Technically, I've been meaning to get back down to Toronto, if you want to be literal about it. Because Toronto's technically lower in latitude than Minnesota is. That was always my joke when I was visiting, when people would ask where I was from and I'd tell them up north. When I eventually visit my friends in the US, I've promised that we'll go to a big American grocery store. Yeah. I mean, I'd take you to one too. I could take you to the world's largest candy store, which I don't know if it's the world's largest candy store, but it is nearby me, and you can get a lot of interesting things there. See, Bree, what you gotta do is you gotta come visit me, and I'll take you to the Mall of America. Get a little bit of everything there. I also feel really, really stupid that I was in Florida and I completely forgot to message Hannah and be like, do you want to meet up at Disney or something? I feel so stupid. It's okay. I'll go back to Disney. It may not be for like another year or two, but I'll go back to Disney. Indiana, Tennessee, North Carolina. I don't remember which stores they specifically said, but I've heard they're quite big and busy. Like our American grocery stores are not like European grocery stores at all. Oh yeah, Meijer's good. Meijer's good. Mall of America, it's I think it's the world's second largest mall because Japan finally beat us out. It's consumerism at its finest. There is an amusement park with roller coasters in the middle of the mall. Because that makes sense. I remember I told some of my friends about it who don't live here. And I told them, oh yeah, there's an amusement park. And they didn't realize that it was in the middle of the mall. It's not outside. It's not like in the parking lot. It's in the mall. There's a full theater. There's an entertainment center. Like, it's crazy. Oh, it is 12th in the world. It is 4 stories tall. And they're doing a big expansion project with it right now, which is weird and wild to me. Because there's no land there for it to expand to. Yeah, Minnesota is higher in latitude. From way up north. Which always makes me giggle. What color am I doing? I'm doing 5. Top down, right, left. I should go back and do this 3 still, but alrighty, where are we starting with 5? Let's go right here. As a group of Michigan, I always had to go east or south to enter Canada. Yeah. Due north for me. About 6.5 hours. About 6 hours. Got an ad coming up in a minute. Take a break, have a snack. My mom keeps talking about doing the circle route, which goes up through Canada. I think it comes down through Mackinac Island too in Michigan. Lake Superior, we're circle route. Which would be great because you can go rock hunting on that one quite a bit. And I really want to find Euperlites. I found plenty of agates in my life. I haven't found any North Shore agates, but it would be fun to find North Shore agates and Euperlites. So it is... Oh, you can geocache the whole thing. So this is the Lake Superior Circle route. It literally is you go around the lake, so go up through, it looks like go up through Grand Portage, and then through Thunder Bay. But yeah, that's something that'd be really fun. Oh no, I put the link in chat. And then I was looking at it, sorry. It doesn't go through Mackinac. No, my parents have gone vacationing in Mackinac. Mackinac. But yes, I can do the window capture again. This is the Grand Superior, or the Lake Superior Trail. Da, 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 da. Whoop! Whoop! Lake Superior Circle route. This has like all of these things showing up on it right now. I want to do like the rock hunting things. Don't really need beaches. What would rock hunting be? Activities? Stargazing. I'm guessing with stargazing, you are probably looking at the whatchamacallit, Northern Lights. Also, if you guys want proximity, so I live down in this area. Oops, down in this area. This is the Twin Cities of Minnesota. I live down here. The craft show that I did last year is up here in Duluth. So I took a 2.5-hour drive. It was great. Mackinac. Yeah, it's Mackinac. I do like that there's a Grand Marais here. And we have our Grand Marais here. Yeah, Duluth is beautiful. So is Silver Bay. But if you look, there is a place. Where was it? Where is it? I just saw it. There was a place on the map that was called like Amethyst Bay. I'm like, well, that's clearly where I'm gonna stop to look for amethyst. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool stuff. It's definitely one of those trips that'll probably take, you want to take 2 weeks off to go do it or something. It's gonna be, it's a wild trip. I should ask my mom how long the trip took her when she did it. I think she said she's done it twice. She's done the full trip twice. She's done part of the trip a couple times. Quebec Harbor. Not even in Quebec. Quebec is where my family is from. On my paternal grandfather's side. They were fur trappers in Quebec. And they ended up settling down here. So I am French Canadian. My last name is actually basically like Smith in Quebec and in Quebecois. Apparently there's a lot of people with my last name in Quebec, which was how I got to learn how to pronounce it properly were I in Canada. Because I mentioned it to someone in Toronto and they were like, oh, that's not how we say that. This is like, oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah. Back with tea. What kind of tea? Now I want tea. Did I say something and immediately forget what I said, Isaac? Oh, tea about. Ha 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 ha. Biscuit tea. I don't know if I know what exactly biscuit tea is. Is it just tea that goes with biscuits? Teach the girl who is one of our mods here wants to have tea sometime soon, and I'd love to do that, because American tea is fine, but like proper tea would be nice. A multi tea. It tastes like you dunked a. Yes, that sounds incredible. I need that. Oh yeah, same, Brie. Same. That's why I got one of those mug warmers where you can set your cup on it. I never use it, but I have it. Multi tea. Oh, now that I love multi things. That sounds amazing. Or when you have ADHD and just forget you made tea. You know, helps for that too. Because that's usually me. Oh, right, I made tea. It's been sitting here the whole time. This one piece of my bang is just being annoying tonight. I really want to get into the browns because I feel like all these gray areas make me think like, she's not a gray tabby. But I know that there's browns that we're going to be working with. But those, I have one more shade of the dark of the grays, and then we get into the browns. So we are doing a return to work part-time at our office. And I'm thinking I might need to actually get a warmer for my desk, if that's the case. Because at home, I'll get up and warm it up. At the office, I usually just let it go cold. I could just use my thermos, but I always forget. And then it's too hot for too long, and then I forget I have it completely. I gotta remember I still have to come back in and color that 3 right next to my brush right now. Thanks for hanging out, Brie. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. Or early morning for you right now. Now I want multi-tea. I'm jealous. I love how I said I thought this was gonna go really quickly because of all the big spots, and now I'm like Wow. We're not very far at all. I don't know that we're gonna finish 5 tonight. Just because we're still on coat 1 of 5. Oh yeah, we're having tons of fun. 100%. I've been looking forward to this literally since we got off stream last week and it showed up. I was so mad. I literally got off stream and it was sitting at the front door. So mad. Nobody's fault but the post office for just coming late that day. Which of course, that's the day they're late. My post is usually like pretty early. Like they usually come around 4. And the shipping at the beginning of the day said arriving by 4:10 p.m. And then right before stream, it updated to by 7 p.m. I was like, boo. I think that might have been the last 5. Nope, there's a 5 here. Ooh, a big 5 down here. A little 5 there. I'm finding what looks like cat hair on my black Ada, and I don't have a cat. Mama, that's very curious. That is very curious. Is Raspberry secretly a cat? How's the burb doing? I have one more of these tonight, I think. Just had the zoomies. I honestly didn't know that birds could get the zoomies. I learned something new tonight. I can't even remember the name of the parrot on TikTok, but he's the one that goes, "What doing?" And because this is a house full of echolalia, because neurodivergent, whenever I am asking Korg what he's doing and I'm being very playful about it, it's, "What doing? What doing?" Because echolalia. I can't remember the bird's name though that does that. I need to see video of a bird getting the zoomies. Ah, yes, I think it is Ham. Is it Hamilton? Hamilton? Ham? What doing? But that is a common phrase in our house. Of course, if anyone was going to know a bird, it was going to be you, right? He's like a blue and gray parrot. I can't remember what type of parrot either. Maybe he's a conure? I don't know. And it's, yes, that's the exact bird I'm thinking of. What doing? Probably be the last section we do tonight. And then we'll know next week we're starting with coat 2 on number 5. What do you guys got planned for yourselves for the rest of the week? Because I won't see you again until Thursday. Tomorrow, like I said, I have the hockey game. I think Wednesday is my free night. I might be going to a concert with a friend on Friday, possibly, if I don't have a migraine from the gigantic pressure drop that's supposed to happen. Of course he does. Mostly crocheting. Nice, nice, nice. Always good. Wednesday might be my night to try to finish Iron Flame. We'll see. I just finished part 1. So it's a little over halfway through the book. When I read, like when I sit down to read, I can binge. My friend and I sat down and read like a 300-page book in a day. My problem with Iron Flame right now is that I tend to read it before bed, so I'm already tired. Oh, Narnia, if you ever need to talk about it, please join the mental health chat in Discord, and we'll try to support you as best as we can. Twitch and stitching, like usual. You know what? I crave predictability lately because everything else in my life has been so chaotic. I love a good predictable day, so I hear ya. Okay, well, as long as you're doing good. But if you do ever need some support and some, people who are removed from whatever situation, some unbiased support, please feel free to use the Need to Talk channel in Discord. Sometimes it helps just to type it out and get it out of your head. I know I am in another Discord, and I had a bit of a neurodivergent meltdown. I'll admit it, I had a bit of a meltdown. And it was really nice because there are several other neurodivergent people in this group who were all able to like chime in and be like, nope, okay, your feelings are valid, let's reframe them a little bit, but and it just gave me the confidence to handle the situation so much better, which was so nice. Whew. Almost done with all the grays. I know it is only 8:30 and normally we are here until 9. But I don't want to start another layer on 5. Let's do that 3 again real quick. And then I think we're going to wrap up for the night. It's a very good natural place to stop. you know? We'll get this layer down, we'll let it dry, and we'll do the last layer of this 3. And as always, with these paintings, we will be having a YouTube VOD after. You can always check that out. I don't think we did too bad tonight. I don't think we did too bad tonight. That's my Beanie Baby. That's my Beanie Baby. I love her. Kima, if you don't know, or if you don't recall, Kima's nickname is Beena, or Bean. And so I call her my Beanie Baby a lot of the time. While that's drying, I'm seeing who's on right now, maybe where we can go say hello. My goodness. Not a lot of people. I don't know what that means, Isaac. Oh, with the face? Yeah. That's a Scottish blue. Yeah, it's Scottish. No, it's a Russian blue. Scottish bold Russian blue. It's a Russian blue, but the face definitely has that look for sure, though. I'm trying to see. Where we could go. Well, this is drying. I'm kind of trying to see where maybe we can go meet some new friends. I found someone who has a cat. They're sewing doll clothes. And they have a gorgeous cat. The plumage, yeah. Norwegian forest cats are gorgeous. He made a chicken. Are there photos to share of it? Okay, I think that's where we're gonna go. She's sewing doll clothing, but she has a cat, a beautiful cat sitting on her desk, not letting her get anything done right now. So let's finish this little spot. And then we're gonna go meet a new friend. I hope you all will stick around and join me. People really do get super excited about raids, and we don't get a ton of them here. Our time slot's kind of weird. But people friggin' love raids. They make them so happy. I know whenever I get one, I get really, really excited too. It makes me feel good. Meeting new people always makes me feel good here on Twitch. Okay, that's that. So we're gonna go meet a new friend. Their name is Moons Dolls. They're making kitty stuff. They're making doll stuff. We're gonna go here. We got pretty far on Kima. I'm excited to keep working on her next week. I'm so happy you guys spent your time here. I really, really appreciate it. I think it was a great night. I had a great time. I'm excited to keep working on this and to see you guys on Thursday. For something. We'll play something. Maybe Death Stranding will get stuck in my head and I'll have to play that. Anyway, friends, please, as always, stay safe, stay healthy, be excellent to each other, make good choices. We'll catch you in the Discord, and otherwise, please grab that raid call and let's go say hi to a new friend. Bye, friends.
Cookie, I read chicken news. Not chicken news. Oh, a raid! Hi, welcome in, welcome in. Oh my goodness, the Kate